All right, well, welcome to the channel, and if it's your first time here, please do subscribe. I am standing out here in the rain during what is basically the remnants of a tropical storm hitting New Jersey because I wanted to highlight the importance of taking extra steps to protect the interior of your Tesla. So today I've got these amazing all-weather protection mats from YitaMotor, which is a brand based out of Kent, Washington, which is pretty cool. It's my first time working with them, and I love the packaging already. But I want to get these unboxed, check them out, and see how these hold up on a rough and muddy New Jersey day in protecting the Tesla Model Y. So stick with me, and we will check these out.
That's right.
All right, so first off, packaging here is really nice. This is honestly one of like the nicer boxes and stuff I've gotten for any of the Tesla accessories that I've tested out here on the channel. Now, if you are interested, I have tested out quite a variety of not only a couple of other like floor mats, but basically protection kind of across the entire car. So go back through the channel and you can find a bunch of those. We've tested mats for the front and for the rear here. We've also got some back seat protectors and front seat back protectors that I've been using with this car for a year and a half now that I really like. And now today, we're going to check out this set of all-weather floor mats for the Model Y, including some trunk protection, which I've never had before. So let's get this opened up and see what we've got here. All right, and this has got to be a first for weather mats. We've actually got a user manual here for making sure that we have it secured securely, I guess, and also telling us how to clean it. But one of the nice benefits of these are with the material that is used, they are incredibly easy to clean. So you can basically just rinse them off. All right, cool. So basically just in the bag here, we've got the full set of all the different mats. And so let's see, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces here. So we've got driver and passenger side floor mats. The driver one's even got this kind of custom molding here for the what do you call that? The dead pedal, or is that right? I don't remember. Where you rest your left foot while you're driving. And then, oh, sorry, I miscounted. This is how many pieces is this? 1, 2, 3. Is this 7 pieces? Yeah, counting 7. Let's see. Oh, this one's folded. Okay, 6 pieces. So this is the 6 piece. There's also a 5-piece one, and the only difference is this front trunk liner comes with the 6-piece one. So we've got the front and front driver and passenger mats. Then we've got here. This is the backseat one with all of these cutouts and everything. And here is our trunk liner one, which I'm super excited for. And then I have to figure out which one is which, but one of these is basically for the bottom part or the sub trunk, and the other is for the front trunk. I think this one probably with like the creases for the front trunk. And speaking of creases, what they actually recommend, I mean, these will kind of naturally settle in anyway once you get them in the car and gravity takes effect. But if you're anxious to kind of get the creases from packing out of here, you can use a hair dryer just to heat it up a little bit, and basically that'll then make it easier to mold. All right, and then speaking of molding, these are all obviously custom molded to fit the exact specifications of the Tesla Model Y. These will fit any Tesla Model Y basically since the creation. They say, you know, they've tested them going all the way back to the 2020 model. We've got a 2022 here, but they haven't really changed any of the dimensions on like the floors or the trunks or anything. So these will work in any Model Y from inception to now, basically. Let's see what happens if they end up refreshing the Model Y, but right now there's not really even like rumors of that. And the material on these is super nice. It is actually a 3-layered material where we have this sort of like textured material here, which will actually catch and hold a lot of dust and dirt. And then underneath there is actually like a foam kind of TPA material, which gives it a little bit of like extra squishiness here, which will make it more comfortable under your feet and help with help you not feel so strained after a long road trip. So that'll be quite nice to have. I've never been like uncomfortable feet-wise in the Model Y. I think it's actually a super comfortable car, but this will only make it better. And then underneath that, you've got this almost like yeah, kind of almost like suede-ish material, which is going to give you great grip and prevent these from moving around. But it's also not like going to rip up or tear or put any kind of wear on the fabric of the interior of the car at all. So really great construction here. This feels super high quality to me. You know, it's like pliable, but it's also super firm, and I can just, you know, this nice thick material here. This is going to hold up well. I'm not at all worried about like the long-term durability or anything of this. So really well made and cool to see. I also really like the lip liner and everything here. So nice and deep molding. So this is going to hold on to, you know, mud, dirt, slush, the dampness on a day like this, and keep everything from getting spread around the rest of the car, which is super important to me with 3 little kids and a dog running around. And I'm also just trying to keep this Tesla as pristine as I can to keep the resale value up for when we eventually move on to something else. So just a great option to have here to protect the car and keep it clean and pristine. And yeah, and then last but not least, one of the other great advantages of a system like this is just super easy to clean. So you can just take this out and even just like blast it off with a hose if you want, or you know, wipe it down with wipes. And because of this material, it's just everything's gonna come off super easily, and it'll be very easy to clean and keep your car looking nice on the inside. All right, so let's actually get these set up on the interior here. All right, let's start here with the driver's side. So again, everything here very perfectly custom measured and fit. So I think this is basically just gonna plop straight in here and slide it up under the pedals. And oh yeah, and I can already feel like great grip on here. And yeah, the fit on this is phenomenal. Just like millimeter perfect here. Let's get a closer view. So here's how this looks on the inside. And you can just see, you know, basically perfect fit here. And you can see kind of the comparison here. I have had mats in here before, and I mean, like, I don't even know what any of that could be. I'm sure it's some combination of stuff from the outside and food that's made it across the car from the kids. But look at just what a difference having a mat in here makes. So that is going to make things much better for us. All right, let's get the other ones installed too. All right, now here's the passenger side one, and I think that one looks really awesome there. I like the design on here, funky, futuristic vibe here, which looks great. So really good coverage and protection there as well. And then back here, our most important one to me, at least, the back seat one. So again, here, really great fit. You can see, you know, this back one is actually probably the trickiest piece to make for the Tesla because of the way that the seat rails go back and forth between the seats. So you kind of like this 3-tiered almost cutout design. But this fits perfectly. We get great kind of edge-to-edge coverage here. Let's see, goes all the way onto the side here, up there under the seats. We've got lips there too to keep everything contained in here, all the way back to the back of the bench here, and then, you know, same thing on that side. So just absolutely perfect fitting here, and this is great because, as you can see, this is the part of the car that gets absolutely the most disgusting. And I mean, dog's only been in this car a few times, and just look what a mess he's made of it. Ugh. And then, of course, we've got kids throwing Cheerios and nonsense back here nonstop as well. So this is going to help keep everything nice and clean in there. All right, now for the part that I have been most excited for, because we've never had any protection here in the trunk before. And as you can see, it gets pretty grimy back here as well. So you know, the material here is held up really well with all of the stuff that we stick in here and are, you know, thrown in here and pulling back. But it'd be just nice to have some actual protection on here to keep this looking even better. And then here in the sub trunk, we mostly just keep like our charging stuff, and then we got some like bags that we keep in here for grocery shopping. But now we can actually get this nice protection in here. All right, so this one, as well as, oops, I have it backwards, is exactly custom molded. And how is there so much dog fur just floating around in here already? Oh my god. Well, at least now it's gonna stay in here and not attach itself to the rest of the trunk. So yeah, that fits perfectly in there and allows us to put our charging cable and everything else that we throw in there all the time back in. And now, even better, what I was most excited for, we got this piece now. Oh wow, that's a really good fit too. So this one is going to need probably some stuff sitting on it and a little more time to fully mold into there. But I mean, it is super stable because of this material on the bottom that gives it a good grip, and then just sort of this like curved design here actually lets it sort of wedge in there and match perfectly to the trunk space here. And it's got sort of this hinge in the middle, so we can still access this sub-trunk space quite easily. Well, that's really great. I'm very happy with that. Nice to have this protection now, especially with the amount of hockey gear that gets thrown in and out of here on a weekly basis. All right, and now on to the frunk, which I've got to say we really don't use all that much, but at least good to have this extra protection in here because, oh yeah, so this is interesting. I noticed the other day when I checked out the Model X, it's actually got like a fabric liner on here, whereas the Model Y is all just this plastic. So especially on the bottom here, where it's all really just like I guess strong grade, but it is still plastic, which can get easily scratched up and can also scratch your stuff up. This is really nice to have this little liner here to protect things and keep stuff from maybe rolling around as much, and also keep the car from getting scratched up. So really happy to have that as well, and maybe it'll actually mean we use the front trunk here a little bit more. All right, so that is the YitaMotor set of 6 all-weather floor mats, which I think are absolutely amazing, and we are super excited to have now, so that this little demon who is constantly making a mess in the car is not damaging the car as much as he has. So this is going to be the ultimate Cheerio catcher and feet-kicking stopper, I think. So thanks, YitaMotor, for sending these over. If you are interested in getting a set for yourself, we've got some exciting news to share in partnership with them. Can bring you a much better price. So these list for $199.99, and you can find them on Amazon. Right now they are reduced. There's a 20% deal going on where they are down to $159.99, but there's an additional coupon that you can clip if you use my link, which will bring it down to $149.99. So you'll find all of that in the description below, and make sure to use all of my details to get the best deal here. I think these are absolutely great for the price. You're getting kind of full protection of the car, and I wouldn't recommend these if I didn't believe in them and weren't willing to use them myself. So we're going to be sticking with these for the foreseeable future in here, and I can just tell the quality on these is absolutely great. So I have no reservations at all about bringing these to you on the channel. All right, well with that, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you out there on the road. Bye.